What up, you guys? Today I'm going to be talking about the 3 biggest mistakes I made as a vegan. Yes, I was once a vegan. And if you're a vegan watching this video, maybe this video could be helpful for you to figure out what you could be doing to improve your diet. These are the 3 main things that were missing from my vegan diet, so maybe this will be helpful for you. So the first thing that was missing from my diet was leucine. So what is leucine? Leucine is an essential amino acid. It helps to build muscle, stimulates mTOR, and has an impact on fatty acids mechanisms, fatty acids. You can't really find it anywhere except in animal products. There are other sources that are vegan that you can find it in as well, but it's not as, the quality isn't as great as it is in meat sources. So like soybeans is one source that you can find leucine in, but its structure and the way the body processes it differently than when it is eaten from an animal source. So you're going to need a lot more leucine in your diet than soybeans every day. So most vegans don't take enough leucine and don't even have leucine in their body if they're not eating like soybeans. So if you're an athlete or even just a plain old vegan, you should probably take a leucine supplement, and it should be 8 to 9 grams of leucine per day that should be in your diet so you can protect your muscles and have a faster recovery from exercise. So if you can't get enough leucine, take a supplement. By the way, if you eat enough protein, like a lot of protein, then you have a lot more leucine in your body, FYI. Which brings me to number 2, protein. Protein is what I lacked in my diet as a vegan, and the quality of protein. So what is protein? Protein is made up of 20 different amino acids, including leucine, 9 of which are essential amino acids, and each should be considered its own nutrient because each of them do perform differently in the body. So understanding that each amino acid has its own biological role, it means that specifically animal protein versus plant-based protein react differently in the body, meaning the way the body absorbs it and utilizes an animal protein versus a vegan protein, it's going to react differently to it. So people should take, for most people, should take 23 to 30 grams of protein. So for most vegans, though, they don't even take protein supplements. The more plant-based you are, though, the more protein you need in order to just build muscle and to be healthy anyway. So bioavailable amino acids mainly come from meat. People should eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. And by the way, bioavailable means that your body can easily absorb what you're inputting into your body and utilize it so that it helps the different functions in your body. Anyway, since most people aren't going to do eating a lot of protein as an act of doing it every day, taking a protein supplement would be really important for you to take if you do lack eating protein every day as a vegan. FYI. All right, and lastly, the third one, something that is not talked about much in the vegan community is creatine. I didn't really hear much about creatine when I was a vegan until a bodybuilding trainer told me about it. I'm like, what is that? What is creatine? So basically, creatine comes from 2 amino acids coming together, forming together, that are formed in the kidney and liver, and it comes from animal food sources. Your body can naturally create creatine, which is really cool for emergencies. So like the amino acids that are already in your body, it can utilize those amino acids in your body to create creatine. Creatine is basically utilized for the energy in your muscles to build muscles. It helps to create your muscles to become larger, and it helps with brain cognition. Which brings me to my question. Why do vegans have brain fog? I, for one, had brain fog as a vegan. And suddenly, when I didn't have brain fog, it's when I started to eat animal sources like meat, red meat specifically, that had a lot of creatine. So I think there is a big disconnect with creatine in the body. I don't think people, even I before, didn't understand how big of a deal creatine is until now, because now that I've studied more about nutrition ever since I became an animal eating lover, I studied more about creatine, amino acids, protein, how they've all meshed together and interact with one another. And it's super important, and it's not talked about often at all, really. So basically, if you're a vegan and have brain fog, please take a creatine supplement. You will thank me later. Also, vegan food doesn't have creatine, okay? So if you're trying to look for creatine in vegan foods, you're not gonna find it, so take a creatine supplement. Cool. Yeah. So basically, what food groups have all of these 20 amino acids? It's meat and dairy. Either take an essential amino acid supplement if you want to avoid meat and dairy, or you could just eat meat and dairy and poultry. Anyway, have an amazing day. If you like the video, like the video. If you want more of this content, then please subscribe. And other than that, have an amazing day. Bye.